So, a new trade agreement between the European Union and the United States, negotiated by EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and US President Donald Trump, has drawn negative reactions from a lot of European leaders, especially in France and Germany. Germany's Chancellor Friedrich Merz warned the deal would, quote, substantially damage his country's economy. France's Prime Minister François Bayrou went even further, calling it submission. Bayrou wrote on X, "It is a dark day when an alliance of free peoples resigns itself to submission." The agreement, which was revealed after private talks at Trump's Turnberry golf resort in Scotland, aims to avoid a full-scale trade war. It sets a 15% tariff on most EU exports to the US, which is much lower than the 30% tariff Trump had previously threatened. In return, the EU will buy more American energy and military equipment and reduce taxes on some US imports. Although von der Leyen called it a huge deal, many EU leaders were not celebrating. The agreement still needs approval from all 27 EU member states, though none have said they will block it. The mood in European capitals was cautious. Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a Trump ally, mocked the deal, saying Trump ate von der Leyen for breakfast. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez expressed lukewarm support, saying he would back it without any enthusiasm. Some EU countries had considered a tougher stance, including limiting US firms' access to European markets. But facing the threat of 30% tariffs, EU negotiators settled for a less damaging deal. Chancellor Merz admitted the EU couldn't expect more against a US administration focused on changing unfair trade practices. Even Manfred Weber, leader of von der Leyen's European People's Party, called the deal damage control rather than a success. Despite criticism, some leaders welcomed the agreement. Finland's Prime Minister called it a source of much-needed predictability, and Ireland's Trade Minister Simon Harris said it provided the certainty essential for jobs, growth, and investment. EU Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic defended the deal, calling it the best deal we could get under very difficult circumstances.